What's up? It's game day. We're on our way to Atlanta tonight from right here where we are right now in Oxford, Mississippi. Now, here's how we got here.
Limited time offer available at Speedway. Optimize your fitness goals. Celebrity trainer Andrea Orbeck recommends prioritizing these 3 areas.
All right, it is, what morning is it? It's Thursday.
Yes, Thursday morning.
And we are now headed south. It's been a great time up here in the way up in the northern part of the country. We've been through upper Michigan, we've been through Wisconsin, we're in Minnesota right now, but we're about to head south. The temperatures up here are a little cool, aren't they, Romero?
Yeah.
I got a little cold overnight. I ended up having to shut the air conditioner off and had to throw on an extra layer, and it was in the like 60s overnight. So we're going back to where it's summer weather, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on our way south. We're going to Kansas. We're going to Kansas City, Kansas, to be exact. 6 hours, 33 minutes is our estimated drive time today. 450 miles. And when we get there, if we get there at a reasonable time, I've got a surprise for this guy and for you. All right? We're going to check something out that I think is going to be really, really cool. All right. We'll see you in KC. KCK. KC.
Okay, so we just stopped at a rest stop here to try to take a picture of a sign that says "Welcome to Minnesota" because we didn't get to do one when we actually entered the state of Minnesota, but there was nothing. Let's continue on the ride.
Yes, truck. All right, we are in his 26th state now, right, Romero?
Yes.
One thing, Iowa's already scored huge points with me. In this rest stop, there's a welcome center and a casino. Yes, a casino at the first exit in the state of Iowa, coming from its northern state line with Minnesota. We have hotels, we have a casino, and we got a welcome center. And I'm also in the home of Caitlin Clark. And I'm rocking my Caitlin Clark t-shirt today because I knew I was coming through Iowa. And let's go check out this rest area. And we know that Romero's got something to do here, don't you, buddy?
Yes.
There you are back there. You're digging it out, aren't you?
If you have been watching this series, you'll probably know what that something is.
All right. We'll check out inside in a minute. Nice little picnic area here. He's setting up for his shoot. Check out this sign right here. of the State Historical Society.
So now it is time to scratch Iowa off of my map, and yet again, as you can notice, not a penny that I'm using to scratch, and this time it's not a quarter either, it's a dollar coin.
Is it a Susan B. Anthony or
No, it's a Sacagawea.
Sacagawea dollar? Okay.
So now to scratch off. This is the first new state this summer where I don't have to scratch off one of those borders. You know? Try not to scratch it, any of Nebraska.
So one of our rules is we have to actually spend some time in the state, right?
Yes, correct.
So what are we doing in Iowa today?
Today, for lunch, we are going to have lunch in Des Moines.
Yeah, we're gonna have lunch
Iowa.
in Des Moines.
That is the capital of Iowa, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Our rule is we got to spend at least $1 in a state before you can scratch it, right?
Yeah.
So we'll buy lunch in Iowa today, and that will justify you scratching it. All right. Let's go check out inside. What do you say?
Yep. We're getting like everything.
There's the casino over there.
And there's a sign attached to a water tower. That can be one trip. Well, are you talking about, for the lower 48? Is that what you're talking about? You're not talking
You're welcome. This is cool.
I wonder what's up there.
It's like a Eden. Go ahead up the stairs. Check that.
What's up here first?
It's like a bookstore. No, those are brochures. This is cool. Hi.
See, they have some like
It's almost 1 p.m. Central Time.
the different parts of Iowa.
This is a cool restaurant. Wine boutique right there. Little spot to come and eat. This is cool. Air conditioning on, although it's really cool out there. It's only 73 degrees outside. Mason City.
And then we're gonna pass right through west. We're gonna go through Mason City.
All right. You ready to get back on the road?
Not really downstairs. Definitely need to go in the bathroom.
Show me what you got there.
Two maps here. One is an Iowa map. One is a Kansas map.
Wow. All right, so this was cool. The lady inside the rest stop actually gave Romero a map of Iowa, asked us where we were headed. We said we're headed to Kansas City, Kansas. And she said, oh, I have a map of Kansas as well. So he now has 2 more maps to add to his collection. He's got, what maps did you get in Wisconsin?
I actually
No, it was in Michigan. In the UP, also a very nice gentleman in that rest area gave him a map of Wisconsin for our travel. So we are collecting quite the travel maps, aren't we, buddy?
Yeah, we are.
And yeah, we're gonna get back in the car. We got about 150 miles or 125 miles to go to Des Moines. That's where we're gonna have lunch. So we're off, and then we're gonna try to get to Kansas City by dinner time because we want to get some barbecue tonight, don't we?
Yep, we did.
All right.
Let's get.
All right, so we are just outside of Des Moines, Iowa now. We did go to Des Moines for lunch, but we're eating it out here outside of Des Moines. How are you doing over there, Romero?
Doing good.
He's doing good back there. He's having a BLT right now. I'm about to dig into my triple cheeseburger. Went to this place called Bebop's in Des Moines, right on the outskirts. It's an old school burger shack. There's no indoor seating. There were no restrooms, which is why we didn't stay. Romero had to use the potty, so we got back on the road and waited for the next spot where we could pull in to take care of that issue. And we came here to a gas station / McDonald's combo here, right off of Interstate 35 South. So we're gonna do something we never do, which is eat in the car because we've got to get going. So I'm gonna eat my sandwich. He's gonna eat his. And then he can eat his fries while I drive off so we can save some time. Because as of right now, we're arriving. Our ETA in Kansas City is now down to 6:22 p.m. or as Romero would say, 18:22 Central Time, by the way. And so we're 2 hours and 51 minutes away. I don't want to push it too much further back. So we're going to do this as quickly as we can. But how's that BLT, buddy?
It's good. I like it.
You like it back there?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Have like a balcony.
What do you think, Romero? We're in Kansas.
Yeah. I like the hotel too. Great view.
Yeah, well, our hotel has a view right across. That's Children's Mercy Park, right
That
here.
is where you're sporting Kansas City.
Home of Sporting Kansas City. This was my surprise for Romero. We're gonna check this area out as soon as we check in, aren't we?
Yeah. Too bad there's no game today.
Too bad there's no game today.
If there was, then we certainly would have gotten tickets.
Yeah, but we can still check it out from the outside.
Yeah, we can still see the outside.
Here we are, Kansas City, Kansas. This is our room inside the Best Western Plus for tonight. This is like the third Best Western Plus we've stayed at in this trip.
We've stayed at 2 Best Westerns, but this is a Best Western Plus.
All right, little homie just said that this is the first Best Western Plus. The other 2 were just Best Westerns. Anyhow, look out, if you can't see out that window. I'll show you in a second what's out that window. We are looking from our window directly out at Children's Mercy Park. And I can see my car. So the view is exactly the same as you saw a little while ago from my car, but let's show you around this room here. This is quite the room. There's the little man running around. There's the stadium right there by that tree. There's Children's Mercy Park. We're gonna go out there, like I said, in a few minutes and just check it out. Nice wall painting right here. Right down the street is this. This is the Kansas Motor Speedway. I'm gonna try to get down there shortly and check that out too. We gotta get moving if we're gonna do that. What do you say, little guy? You?
Yeah.
All right, buddy, what do you say we go explore a little bit?
Yeah, sounds good.
And then we'll get some barbecue after that, okay? You hungry yet?
Yes.
Okay, so let's
Why
go for a
wouldn't
walk.
I be hungry?
Let's check out the stadium and the speedway, and then we'll go get some barbecue, all right?
Yep. Enjoy.
Do the honors.
There we are. About to head over
Oh, the landscapers are still out here working.
This is a great.
Looking right into the sun right now. Okay. Going right over freshly cut grass.
Do that later. This is.
See inside. This must be where the players park when they have games in the buses.
Park here. That's tickets.
To the stadium.
We're back in the area.
Look, you can see through if you come up here. You can totally see into the stadium from here.
Look at that.
That is cool.
You can even see the pitch.
Yeah. You can see right through. See better from back here. Can you see through the holes? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see kind of better what.
The camera gets a better view from further back. Yeah, it's really cool.
Look, it says sporting right there.
Yeah.
They're sporting Kansas City. Look at that, a big water tower there. Not bad. And look at that, that's a pretty big.
Yeah.
Pretty big
Furniture Mart.
as I already mentioned. Yeah.
How'd you like your surprise, Romero?
I think it was great.
Mm,
Don't forget, we still will keep the speedway.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Premium entry right here. So this is really cool, getting to be outside of Children's Mercy Park here. You can literally see into the pitch. It's really cool.
I really like how you can see right through there. You can kind of see right through those gates.
Yeah, you can see through the gates,
There's a building, so you can't-
and the pitch looks in pristine condition as always. There's definitely not a game here this week because, well, there could be a game. The lines are not painted. There's no goals out. It looks like they're away this weekend. They might be. I haven't checked, but
I think they were
It is really cool. As I thought of this because this is the Stadium Series. You know, you can only go. I've already had some of the same teams over and over on the channel attending matches, so that's why I included WrestleMania this season and Lincoln Financial Field. Why I included a tour of Lambeau Field in Green Bay, because it's a Stadium Series, and that's as historic a stadium as we have in the United States, outside of, you know, Fenway Park and Wrigley Field and Yankee Stadium maybe. Outside of the 3 baseball parks I just mentioned, I would say that Lambeau Field has the most history. And we're gonna turn this way. You can see behind me here, look at that, there's the main facade, or one of the main facades of the stadium there. Another big gate and entry area. I had every intention of doing a tour at Arrowhead Stadium tomorrow, but unfortunately the Chiefs are not running any tours on Fridays, and we could not get here any earlier today, not from Minnesota, not with the game last night. So the only way we would have been here to do a Arrowhead Stadium tour of the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champs, I would have had to drive through the night essentially, and that wasn't going to happen last night, not with an 8-year-old with me especially. So I came up with the idea of changing hotels and coming over here next to Children's Mercy Park, and here's another look at it. The sun is a little bit, yeah, the sun is making it a little difficult to see, but that is it behind me. Gorgeous, gorgeous stadium, glass exterior in that sky blue and navy tent of sporting Kansas City's colors. And oh look, they actually have tours. Oh, it's an audio tour with the phone. Looks like you call that number and they talk you through a tour of the stadium. But I came up with the idea of seeing this stadium since we couldn't go to Arrowhead. I'm going to try to check out Arrowhead tomorrow. We're going to have to leave early. But if we get up early enough, I'm going to try to swing by there and see if there's any parking lot open so that we can go in and maybe get a look around. It is one of the, to connect it to our sport, to our football, it is one of the host stadiums for the 2026 World Cup, as is Lincoln Financial Field. So that connects it. Anyways, right in front of me is the Kansas Motor Speedway now. We're going to try to see if we can get close enough to that to see if we can look at it at all. But let me turn the camera around so you can see. All right, so we can't get any closer to the Speedway. All access is locked up. This is as close as we can be over here across this, well, back there at the corner. And that's Children's Mercy Park and the Kansas Speedway for now. We're gonna go get some dinner, aren't we, little guy? And I think it is dinner time because he's a little bit. All right. Ready?
Hello! Now here for another state scratching or map scratching segment here. We have checked out Children's Mercy Park, walked around it a little, not really gotten too close to the Motor Speedway because we can't. It's blocked off. The gate's closed, but we can now scratch off Kansas. We have stopped here. We have done something, even though that was just walking around, and that means we can scratch it.
How many states is that now for you?
This is 27. And for you, this is 31. So, in case you didn't hear that, this is my 27th state. And for my daddy, this is his 31st state. I am liking this kind of colors here. You can see I keep changing angles to try and find the best spot to scratch from. I am going to move this now, so you all watching.
This is the furthest state west now, isn't it?
Yes. Look at that. That's a huge majority west.
We've crossed both the Mississippi and the Missouri rivers now.
Yes, we have. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, the Missouri and Mississippi are two of the longest, biggest rivers in the U.S. I think so, yeah. Well, I know the Mississippi is, but the Missouri, yeah, I also think so. But there you have it, 27 states.
All right, this place is number one. This food's amazing. This food is amazing. If you are ever in Kansas City, Kansas, come to Famous Dave's Barbecue. Okay. I think we're. There's the bone pile. All right, we're leaving. Fortunately, we walked here from the hotel because we need this walk to walk off this food. What do you think, Romero? He's way ahead. He agrees with me 100%, but he's way ahead of me.
Really good.
I can't go that fast right now.
Really good food.
Come here.
Loved it.
What'd you think? It was really good?
Yeah, loved it.
What was your favorite?
I like those ribs that we had. Those were really good.
The rib ends?
Ribbon.
Rib
yeah.
tips. Rib tips. Those were...
Rib tips.
I mean,
There were also some pretty good appetizers.
well, those were we had those, so
Yeah.
I wasn't about to spend as much money. I didn't want to spend as much money as it would have cost to come here and get 2 meals and whatnot. So we picked a few appetizers basically, and we had I'm in a food coma right now. We had the rib ends, the rib tips they're called. We had some Georgia pork, and we had some Texas brisket.
I
So
also like the Texas brisket.
he also liked the Texas brisket, and some corn and a little bit of potato. But we hardly ate. I don't normally eat much starch, so anytime that's on my plate, it's a lot for me. Yeah, but man, that meat was... What are you doing there, buddy?
I'm saying like 100.
The meat was 100?
100% good.
Yeah. All right, let's cross the street. And we can see Children's Mercy Park from here, even though it's getting to be nighttime. The signs are kind of lit up. Let's see what I can get. You can see it way down there. That's the stadium. All right, I think it's time to call it a night. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah.
We got a long, long drive ahead of us tomorrow.
Yes.
It's gonna be, when it's all said and done, it's gonna be about 9-10 hours of driving to get to Oxford, Mississippi, the home of the Runnin' Rebels. We're going to Ole Miss tomorrow.
Yep, we are.
And then Saturday we continue on to Atlanta. Thanks for watching, everybody. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed our journey today from Minnesota to Kansas. Yep, Minnesota to Kansas. He's trying to say something there. There you go. All right, we came all this way today.
Yes, we did.
Now we're gonna crash. At least I am. You can stay up. I'm gonna crash.
I love this. This was great.